and I would see something happen. Typically it was a failure in a transaction, right? Or some bad news or some bad event. A deal fell out last minute, a buyer bought from someone else, someone canceled the listing. And I would see how agents would react, and they would be crushed. They'd be like, "Hey, has anyone seen Greg? I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. He lost that deal, and no one's seen him since." It's like, like they're like totally taken out of the game. And one of the things I always tried to work on was developing a really strong mindset, because I knew the stronger my mindset, the more effective and easier it would be to do what I needed to do every day to accomplish my goals. So I started thinking about, man, how can I not be? I'm human. We all get affected, but when you get attached to something and your emotions get involved and you feel it emotionally or feel it in your gut when it happens, it's really hard to be objective at that point. It's really hard to be coming from a place of power. So what's the alternative? The alternative is being committed to something, committed to the outcome, committed to making a difference, committed to your client getting the home or getting their home sold, but not being attached to it. I think about, an emergency room doctor. If he was attached to the outcome of every patient that he saw every day long, how many days could that doctor go before he's like ready to jump off a building? I mean, they're committed to helping all the patients, but if they were emotionally attached to everyone, it'd be horrible. As service providers, part of what people hire us for is our professionalism, our counsel, our being able to be that advisor, and you have to be able to be objective and not coming from a needy place or an attached type of mentality. As it relates to the market right now, you're right, and I think Tony's right. I think because of how much more we're exposed to news and interconnected through social media and everything else, things get amplified, and a change in the market happens all the time. Now we have been in a sustained, upward trending market, no doubt about that. But for those of us that have been in the business for a while, we've seen this multiple times, right? And the world doesn't end. In fact, there's more opportunities, and I'm sure we'll talk about that. But not being attached to the outcome, but committed to helping your client or committed to your goals or doing those things is where we all want to be able to operate from.